There it goes. All right, everybody's at this point right now. We have set up the matchups. We have taken all of our data, the average weighted or the weighted average of all the giveaway takeaway, the median average or the median of the giveaway takeaway. Then we also have data on what those teams normally give and take at home and away. Now remember, we put our home teams all on this side on first. So this is going to allow us to make a template so we can just paste our formula through the whole thing. We don't have to worry about like making sure this is the home team, or we just know it's always going to be in that spot. Okay. So for the average score, we're going to use this column here. Okay. So how much is Chicago going to score? How do we find that? Based on this column here. Remember we did that yesterday, right? Yep, exactly. So here's what we're going to do. We go to this function. Do you have an FX on your Excel? Hit that. Find the function average. If you have to, you can type it in. I use it a lot, so it's already there. Everybody got that? Okay. So we're going to double click on that. And this is telling you what it's going to take the average of. We don't want that. We want the average of how many points does Chicago normally score versus how much the Dallas defense gives up. Oh, wait. Plus, no. Okay, sorry. So what we're going to do is, so we got B4, and now hold on to your control and hit the Dallas defense one. I guess that's still the same thing. Okay, everybody got that? Hit return. Oh man, it's doing it wrong. Sorry, hold on. Erase that again. FX average. I wonder if this has mean on here. Hold on a sec. Nope. Okay, double click that. So again, we're going to go. So hold down your control thing. Oh, wait. Yeah. And hold down control. There it is. So click on the first one, then you hold your control button, hit the other one. So you should see an average B4, comma B5. Everybody got that? Now hit return. That makes more sense, right? Average between 20.73 and 22.8 is 21.77. Did you get that? What? Okay, you must have hit the wrong one. So it's an average between 20.73 and 22.8. If you're having a hard time, you can just manually put this in. I want to take the average, and this is going to be a critical function for you guys, is when you develop these formulas to be able to look at and know exactly what you're doing. Everybody with me now? 2177? All right, let's do the other one. So basically, I am putting the scores in the first entry row for that team. So Chicago should score about 22 points. They obviously scored a little more than that. And Dallas should score. I'll help you a little bit. Hold on a sec. Okay, again, we're going to hit this function key. Average. So in this instance, remember we're still on column B. We're going to hit this one, hold your control down, and the defense. Hit return. Should be 25.86. So based on this result, who should win the game? Dallas. Yeah, and they sure did, didn't they? Yep. So here's what we're going to do is basically you're going to do the same thing to all of these. Here's what we can do now. So I'm going to copy these four. This is gonna save you a lot of time, and I think this is gonna work. So we're gonna hit Command C. We're gonna copy this information. And obviously, I don't want to copy these numbers into all these matchups. What I want to do is put the formulas because these should all work, right? If we go down this column, we go to the next matchup, it's, this Cincinnati's going to score the average between these, and Pittsburgh's going to score the average between these. So I copied that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the remaining cells. So you're starting with the next matchup and going all the way down. No, don't hit Control V yet. Because if you hit Control V, you're going to paste all those numbers in those spots, and we just want the formulas. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here to paste, or you can do paste special if it's on your, I'm not sure what the PC has. We're going to hit formulas. What you want to paste is formulas. So let's do that. Hopefully, I think this will work. If it doesn't, I have a way to get around that. Yep, I think it did work. So let's check this. We'll check the last one just to make sure it worked, right? So if I go down here, it's taking the average. To get Green Bay's score, it's taking the average of B64, which is the offense of Green Bay, and the average of the Atlanta defense to get this value. All right? So now what you're going to do, oh, wait, I think we can do this now. Okay. So this next column should be exactly the same way, right? Okay. So now go here, select all this. I think this is going to work. So we're selecting this column. Now we're going to do that magic drag thing. So remember, you want to see that solid crosshair, the black crosshair. Let's drag this over and see what happens. I think that worked. Let me see. Let's make sure. So this is average B4, B5. This should be average C4, C5, right? If it worked. Yes! So it's the same thing. It just moved it over a column. What's that? Yeah, so we're actually looking, this is the column, this contains all the medians, this contains all the averages. We're taking the average, so we only have two numbers. So the median and the average is the same thing, really, right? Okay. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you do this one. See if you can get it right. Now what we're going to do, so these are the two columns that has the home and away medians. Okay? So if I want to find the score for Chicago, Chicago was the home team. They typically, their offense scores 20 at home. So I'm going to go equals average. Where's the home stuff? There it is. So they, double click that. They typically score 23. This is the weird thing about Chicago. Oh, that's their defense. Never mind. Okay, so we want their offense at home versus how much the other team gives up away, right? Now hit return. So how much to get Chicago's score, you want to know how much they typically, their median value they score at home versus how much the other team gives up. 23 away. Okay, now for Dallas, we're going to do kind of the opposite thing. So I'm going to hit here. So now we want, this is Dallas's offense, but they're away now. By the way, look at this. This is how this works. Is if you look at Dallas's offense, they score more points away than they do at home. And you'll see that for some of these teams. So let's hit that. So we got Dallas offense here. This is what they normally score, their median value at home. Hit your control. And this is how much the defense typically gives up for Chicago at home. Okay, hit return. All right. So now what I want you to do is we can do this again. I want you to copy this and paste it and see if you get the same thing I do. And I'm going to stop the video.